Contrary to cliché pop culture depictions, cannabis legalization isn't a smoke-filled stoner's dream. It's something that is being hard fought for across the country. Cannabis laws are changing at a rapid pace across all 50 states. Many states have legalized recreational marijuana, and many more have legalized medical marijuana. Why is this important? And what does it have to do with those of us who are neither sick nor interested in lighting up a joint? Many of us take care of children. Many of us also take care of aging parents. A large number of us, fortunately, are healthy enough to go to work each day and handle the myriad of responsibilities that come with holding down a job. It is for these reasons that we cannot, nor do we want to, be inebriated. And although we aren't sick enough that we can't handle these responsibilities, we do want to optimize our health. Eat better, get more sleep, exercise more, and enjoy life without all the cricks and creaks of aging. One of the compounds in cannabis, cannabidiol, also known as CBD for short, has properties that help people get healthy without getting high. Since CBD stormed onto the scene, many people have made all sorts of claims, from it cures cancer to it cures autism. How do you know what is true or what is false? Since CBD stormed onto the scene, many companies started selling products with CBD in it. How do you know which companies are reputable and which companies aren't? Since CBD stormed onto the scene, people are experimenting with products grown and extracted in all sorts of different ways. How do you know which ways will be best for improving your health? Does it even matter which products you use as long as there's CBD in it? Since CBD stormed onto the scene, certain delivery systems have made the news, for instance, like vaping and gummies. And some products had different amounts of CBD listed on the label than what was in the container. And some products were contaminated by mold, mildew, herbicides, pesticides, and other dangerous contaminants. How do you know what to look for when you want to buy a formulation for yourself or your loved ones? How do you know which companies have integrity and make and label their products with integrity?
Hi, I'm Bonnie Hagan, and I had all these questions when I wanted to try CBD for myself. I couldn't understand why a small bottle of CBD was more expensive than a large bottle of CBD in some cases. I didn't understand the appropriate dosing. Was it based on weight? Was it based on ailment or condition? Who knew? I didn't know if I needed to put CBD on topically or ingest it. And if I was going to ingest it, do I put it in my brownies or my morning coffee? I had so many questions, and I knew I couldn't trust many of the answers I was receiving from a lot of companies, as some companies made outrageous claims. One company I know even said it cured autism. There's really no way to do comparative shopping when I started my research, like we might do when we buy a pair of shoes or a car. For instance, we know that leather shoes are more expensive than canvas shoes, and we know a Mercedes is more expensive than a Honda. But without having any sort of history with CBD, because it's so new to the market, there was no way for me to figure out exactly how to shop for it. So out of frustration, I just made a list of all the things I wanted my CBD to be, and I decided to do the research to find it. I went right to the source. I spoke to farmers, and lots of them, all over the United States. And I spoke to extractors, and lots of them, and all over the United States. I spoke to so many people in the industry. I got my hands on anything and everything that I could read. I watched everything and anything I can see, and I spoke with as many people as I could until I really learned what was going on in the industry. First and foremost, I wanted my CBD products to be legal in the United States. Contrary to popular belief, not all CBD is legal in all 50 states, and I'll explain why in another video in this series. Then I wanted my CBD to come from farmers who use organic, sustainable, and regenerative growing processes. I learned the various ways to extract the CBD from the plant. Some ways are downright dangerous to ingest, leaving poisonous chemicals behind. I sought out extraction facilities that adhere to strict standards of operations. I spent months speaking to those in the know and trying to develop the formula that I wanted for myself and for my family. Then I realized after spending 6 months doing this that others could benefit from my knowledge. With my newfound knowledge, I developed a brand of hemp extract products containing CBD and other cannabinoids that are formulated with integrity. Integrity. The Bright Energy Wellness brand was born.
Bright Energy Wellness Hemp Extract with CBD is the highest quality, full-spectrum, phytocannabinoid-rich hemp extract products on the market. All our Bright Energy Wellness products are made from industrial hemp that is legal, non-GMO, and cultivated organically without pesticides, herbicides, or chemical fertilizers. Our CBD is extracted from the plant without using harsh solvents, and all our products contain the purest sources of cannabinoids, antioxidants, and neuroprotectants that help protect and rebalance the body's central nervous system. This channel is dedicated to telling our story and providing clarity, education, and integrity to those who seek it. Integrity is the cornerstone of our brand, and I believe that integrity comes with transparency. That is why education and clarity are so important. All the videos in this series will aim to educate and provide clarity. So let's begin with the basics. Did you know that marijuana and hemp are not the same plant? Both plants are part of the cannabis species, but they are in fact different. First, let's talk about some of the similarities of marijuana and hemp. Both plants have compounds called cannabinoids, which have varying effects on the human endocannabinoid system. There are well over 100 identified cannabinoids in the cannabis species, some of them well known and studied, and some of them we're just learning about. The two most famous cannabinoids are CBD and THC. THC is the compound that gets people high. Marijuana and hemp differ in the amounts of THC and CBD that each plant has. Marijuana is bred to have high amounts of THC and low amounts of CBD. Hemp is bred to have high amounts of CBD and low amounts of THC. THC is why people use marijuana medicinally and recreationally. While hemp has low amounts of THC, we have learned in recent years that CBD has its own health benefits, and many people prefer to get health benefits without getting high. Marijuana and hemp even look different. Marijuana is shorter and bushier, and hemp is tall and fibrous, like bamboo. Marijuana can be grown indoors or outdoors, while hemp generally can only be grown outdoors. The more we learn about CBD, the more it seems poised to revolutionize medicine as we know it. CBD works with our bodies in such a way as to legitimately be able to treat a wide variety of conditions, and it lacks the impairment associated with THC. And even if you're not opposed to the psychotropic effects of THC, CBD can provide relief during the course of the day when you probably need a clear head for work and daily life. Clinical trials both in the United States and around the world have shown that CBD works. The science supporting CBD is growing daily. The compound has been proven to dramatically reduce seizures in children with rare forms of epilepsy. There are also a significant number of first-hand accounts or anecdotal evidence from people who have been helped by the medicinal properties of CBD. People say it has helped with pain, whether from arthritis, headaches, or some other form of injury. That's because it has been shown to reduce inflammation. Many claim that the benefits are not only physical, but mental as well, reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. Many use CBD to fight insomnia, getting a full night of deep, restorative sleep. According to the AARP website, CBD has become a popular treatment for pain and arthritis among baby boomers, some of whom may have been out of the cannabis game since they rolled their last doobie at a Doobie Brothers concert in 1975. The National Institute of Health database lists about 150 studies involving CBD as a treatment for conditions as varied as infantile spasms and Parkinson's disease. It's even an area of keen interest in the veterinary world. So come back frequently and learn about how you can get healthy without getting high.